All right, the Utah convention is only 2 weeks away as candidates make their last pitches to the voters. Here's One America's Nathaniel Manor.
Well, the Utah caucuses are almost here as Republican candidates look to win the nomination for their respective offices. Joining me now is the mayor of Riverton and candidate for the U.S. Senate in Utah, Trent Staggs. Mayor Staggs, it's great to see you today.
Hey, great to be with you again.
All right, so first off, can you explain how the caucus system works in the Beehive State?
Yeah, we have a caucus that we had on March 5th, and there's about 4,000 state delegates then that are selected with their respective neighborhood precincts. And those 4,000 delegates are going to meet at convention here April 27th, and they will vote on candidates for this U.S. Senate race and others. And if one gets at least 40% of the delegate vote, they will be assured a place on the primary ballot June 25th. And that's what we expect to do very well, polling ahead in many polls with delegates, and we expect to be on the ballot and then be able to go up against the more establishment forces in this race here come June.
All right, and in terms of the voters that you've been talking with on the ground, what kind of candidates are they looking for to replace Mitt Romney? Are they looking for another establishment Republican, or is this their chance to finally get another MAGA senator up on Capitol Hill?
I've been saying this is a once-in-a-generation chance to do just that. No, they don't want to have another Mitt Romney. I mean, that's why we've received so much support, because, look, I was the only one that was willing to run against Mitt Romney. We challenged him back in May, and I had said enough is enough. Utah deserves another constitutional conservative, somebody that can go back there, work with Senator Lee, and advance an America First, a constitutional conservative agenda. And that has been resonating. Yeah, that's what Utahns want. That's why I've received so many endorsements nationally, from Senator Tuberville, from Congressman Matt Gaetz, who was out here recently campaigning with me, with Carrie Lake. So many great America First patriots, Mark Levin, Charlie Kirk, Rick Grinnell, Kash Patel, and over 100 local elected officials. That's what Utahns want, and we've got really a once-in-a-generation opportunity to do just that.
All right, and speaking of Senator Mitt Romney, he's been campaigning pretty hard for Congressman John Curtis. Now, we've also seen the former speaker, that is, Brad Wilson and Brent Orrin-Hatch, who is the son of former Senator Orrin-Hatch. They're now gaining ground in the race. What's at stake if they make it out of the convention and go on to the general election in Utah?
Well, hey, look, I think all of those candidates fit a particular lane. Like you said, I believe I'm the most conservative candidate in the race. I truly am the one that is the America First candidate. Those others that you mentioned are part of a more establishment, more moderate lane. And I think that there are only so many voters in Utah that will support that type of candidate. And so with that many people on a primary ballot, we're not a runoff state here in the state of Utah. It can be one with a plurality. And that's, again, where I think it's a once-in-a-generation opportunity to have the most conservative wing of our party here in the state go ahead and select this senator. Because with a plurality, we can win it. We don't have competitive generals here in our state. And so June 25th is really the race. Whoever wins that Republican nomination here in the next couple of months, I think will be our next U.S. senator. And we think that that will be me. Our candidacy has been really resonating with folks, and we've got a lot of support, and we expect to win.
All right. Well, Mayor Trent Staggs, as always, it's great to talk with you.
Thank you so much.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.